Good morning. It is the start of a beautiful week in London. It's supposed to be sunny all week and I am so excited. The plan for this week is just to kind of go outside as much as I can. I basically am not working these days, so I'm waiting for my new job to start. It's scheduled to start in 2 weeks. That means I've got 2 weeks without a 9 to 5 and a lot of free time, which is very rare as an adult, and I want to make the most of it. So I've just made myself breakfast, which is the same thing I have every day. It's my blueberry protein smoothie, and the plan is to have breakfast, to finish editing my NYC vlog. I went to New York 6 months ago and I've only just gotten around to editing that vlog, so I've been incredibly lazy with this channel. Plan is to finish editing and upload that vlog, then we'll have lunch, and then hopefully the second half of the day we can go out to a park maybe. I really want to go outside. I think I've also been feeling a lot of anxious energy, and I think being in nature and just walking and just moving really helps me calm down. So we're gonna try to do that after a bit of editing and a bit of work. By the way, we bought this pack of 10 hot sauces from basically the Hot Ones show, and my friends and I are gonna try to do our own version of it this weekend. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do pretty well, but I'm not sure. These look so nice. So I am still editing. It is nearly 2 o'clock. I thought I'd get done, but there's actually quite a bit to do. I think when it comes to editing YouTube videos, it's always like at the end when I have to add all of the finishing touches, like the captions, the titles, little things here and there, making the music match. That takes me the longest, but it's just taking a long time. I think it still needs at least an hour or two of work. So I'm gonna pause it here. We're gonna make lunch, and then I think after lunch I'm gonna go out because I don't want to miss the sunlight. It's been so sunny all day and I've just been inside editing. It is time for lunch and I have made myself a burger that looks so good. I'm just gonna eat it, but one thing I love doing is putting crisps inside my burger. I overloaded this with onion. I love onions as well, so. This is the book that I am reading. Yinka, Where Is Your Husband? It's a random book that I found in Waterstones, but it's actually quite nice. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I've recently gotten back into reading. I used to read a lot when I was a kid, and then I stopped. And I think it's because I reached an age where everyone started reading a lot of, history and politics and a lot of non-fiction, and I tried to get into that, and it just wasn't my thing. I could never finish those books. I found them boring. I would stop reading them halfway, and then slowly I just stopped reading altogether. And it was a few months ago that somebody I met at an event recommended a fiction book. It was like a comedy / romance, and I was like, oh, I haven't read like a good story in such a long time, and I picked it up. It was called Dial A for Aunties, and I could not put it back down. And since then I've gone back into my world of fiction. I'm reading all of these like comedies and romances, and I'm really excited. If you have any book recommendations, drop them below. I get most of mine from TikTok these days, except for this one. This one was a random pickup, but it's quite nice. Good morning. My morning has been chaos. I basically have Pilates every Tuesday morning, and I love my Tuesday morning class, but it's incredibly difficult, and I nearly overslept and missed it. So I've just been, I feel like, trying to catch up because I overslept. We are now getting ready for the day, and what I have planned today is getting a lash lift. I actually get lash lifts pretty regularly, so every 6 to 8 weeks, but I haven't gotten one in around 10 weeks now, and that's because my lash tech has basically, like, she's out of the country, so I didn't know who to go to, and I thought it's okay, like, I can just wait for her to come back because she's coming back towards the end of the year. But now that my lashes are growing out, they are so wonky because half of them are still lifted and the other half are straight, and I try to use an eyelash curler, I try to use mascara, it doesn't help. And so it just looks like, it literally looks like spider leg. Like it's bad. It's bad. So I was looking for a different lash tech I could go to for now. And I came across one on TikTok and I just booked it. I didn't even think twice, and I was like, oh, she looks good. Let me just book it. And when I went to book it, so this was yesterday, when I went to book it, the only available time she had was today. And so less than 24-hour notice, and I just booked it. So now we're getting ready to go there, and we'll see how it turns out. After I came back from the park yesterday, I basically just spent like all the time working on the YouTube video that I was supposed to post yesterday, but I'm still not done editing it. It actually needs a lot of editing. So the goal now is to post it today. Hopefully, I always underestimate how much work goes into editing, and I always think, oh, I'm nearly done, and then I am humbled. Also, this makeup by Mario Brush has changed my life. It is so good. I don't have a lot else planned for today. After the lash lift, I have to go run an errand. And then after that, I am pretty much free for the rest of the day. I've already got my workout in for the day, so I'm also going to try to cook something for dinner because I've really been trying to eat healthier. I eat a lot of processed and junk food, and I can feel how bad it is, and I get really lazy and really lethargic. So the goal is to try to cook something as well. I have to remember not to do any eye makeup. I was about to put on mascara, and I can't. Yeah, and I think that's kind of it for the day. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Oops. You know, everywhere is having their spring sale right now, like all the brands, and I want to buy so many things that I stopped myself from doing because it's the end of the month and I have already used up all of my budget. I also think I put on too much blush. So that's also been something incredibly difficult. I did end up buying stuff from Gymshark yesterday, but that's because I generally needed another pair of leggings. I have been using the same pair of leggings for the last 3 years, I think, and it's been crazy. I have a backup pair that is even older. I think that one's 5 years older, and it's lived its life and needs to go in the trash. That's why I got 2 more pairs of leggings from the Gymshark sale, which is actually really good. They were 50% off. It's been hard to try to not shop, but I'm really trying hard to be more mindful about what I buy. Hopefully we'll have a fun day. I forgot to wear SPF. That's how this is going. I literally forgot to put on sunscreen this morning. I don't know why. But that's what's happening. Okay, we're back home. My hair has just not been cooperating today, but I still have to edit that video. It's just not happening. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I'm done and then I notice one thing that's off and then it's back to square one. The plan is literally just to edit the video for the rest of the day and upload it before I sleep. I think I'm really tempted to just be lazy tonight, which is what I think I'll do. I think I'm just gonna get in bed and maybe take a nap or watch a movie and then just like edit later on at night. I just have to get this video done. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Hello, good morning. I am off to Pilates. One by one, yesterday all my plans kept getting cancelled, and so I was a bit annoyed. But I am not going to let the day go to waste. So I booked a Pilates class and we're headed there now. We're gonna make the most of a sunny day. I'm gonna give you guys a glimpse of what it's like to be me. This morning, I was really annoyed because all my plans got cancelled and I didn't know what I was gonna do all day. And one Pilates class and one matcha later, I am feeling really happy and really, really grateful to be alive and thinking, wow, what a great day. And I love the fact that I live in London and I love that I can go take a Pilates class, and that down up is pretty much me on the daily. Yeah, actually really exhausting to constantly be down up like that, but it is what it is and we are back. I'm just gonna shower and get ready for my dance class, which is in like a few hours. I spent the last 2 hours bed rotting and I watched the first 2 episodes of When Life Gives You Tangerines and I already bawled my eyes out. Amazing K-drama. I feel like I'm just gonna come back from dance class and watch more episodes. Also, I don't know if anyone else relates, but I always do this. I booked this dance class. It's with a choreographer that I really like and I'm really excited for. But when the time comes to go to class, I get so scared and I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to go. I have to like force myself to go. I get really scared. I don't know. I'm just like, there's gonna be people there that are so much better than me and they're gonna do such a good job and I'm just gonna suck. Well, we're gonna go. I'm not gonna take my camera with me because I just, yeah, I can't. New York vlog is finally live. This took me 2 weeks to edit. It was a monster of a vlog, but it is now 3 p.m. and it is live. I have just been editing all morning and getting the finishing touches done. Also, a spider has bitten me. If you can see, I don't know, on the cheek, like right there. I just know it's a spider. Ugh. And it's just so weird because my skin has been doing so good. I am just so happy I got the vlog up. I'm gonna have some chocolate now to treat myself. Okay, bye. Hello, good afternoon. I am running super late to go meet a friend for lunch. Yeah, it's just bad. I'm just running really late through my own fault because I spent an hour bed rotting and then I realized I am screwed. So I've just gotten ready really quickly. I am wearing, sorry for the mess, this Uniqlo pleated 2-piece that I got last summer, which is really nice, but it's also my go-to, like, I'm late, I can't think about what I'm wearing, so I will quickly throw together something outfit. That's what I'm wearing, and I'm just gonna grab a bag and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna take my Charles and Keith bag. This is my absolute favorite bag and it also fits everything. I think it's a very cute and versatile bag. And okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go now. I'm home and today was just the worst day. It was so chaotic. I mean, I'm really glad I met my friend for lunch, but the day was terrible. And it's all because of me, like because I planned so poorly. But yeah, so basically today I woke up and I was just lazy. Like I was just in bed. So this morning I was in therapy and then that was really intense. And I think days I have therapy I get lost in really deep thoughts and I kind of need some time to unwind post-therapy. So that's what I was doing today, but then that's what made me late. I basically just left my room in a mess, and so that is what I'm doing right now, which is cleaning everything and putting things back because I cannot stand a messy room. It's also really hot in London today. It's 27 degrees and I do regret wearing all black. When it's like sunny out, I hate wearing all black. I don't know if anyone else relates, but I feel like, oh, the sun's out and I want to wear more summery, spring-ish colors rather than all black, which is just my go-to. Lunch was really nice. We went to Lima, I think I mentioned, which was great, but the most funny thing happened towards the end of the lunch when we were waiting for the bill. We got a 3-course. It was like a 3-course set menu, and the dessert was amazing. I was telling my friend, I was like, oh, I loved the dessert, and she was like, yeah, the dessert was really good. The rest of it was meh. And I was like, yeah, the starter was a bit meh. But we were discussing this and we didn't realize the owner of the restaurant was literally standing behind us. And then he came up to our table and he was like, hi ladies, is everything okay? And we were like, oh yeah, everything was good. And then he walked back to talking to whoever he was talking to. And my friend and I were just like, what the hell? Was that the owner? Did we just say in front of him that the food was meh? It was just a bit of an awkward moment, and we were both kind of like, oh, I wish the ground would swallow me up right now. Yeah, so that was my Thursday. I do think my makeup looks great today. I think any day that I get ready in a rush, I end up looking good. I don't know what it is. I think for the rest of the day, I'm actually going to do a closet clean out because my closet is overwhelming me quite a bit. And I want to do some spring shopping, but I'm not going to do that until I first empty out my closet and get rid of something, because there's a lot of stuff in there that I never wear. I think my vlog ends here. This is a bit of what I have done this week. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see, and I will see you next time.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.